Whole theme of what like the marathon concept is and all that is just about, you know, being the best that you could be without, you know, without, I mean, not even without nothing, just like reaching your potential and pushing yourself to be, you know, the best version of yourself with your hustle, with your music, with your what you believe in, and you know what I'm saying, your actions. Just, I think that's the concept of the marathon in general. I think that's what people connect to, is that, like, you know, it's like a soundtrack for when you want to demand the most from yourself. This the music you get on when you want to tighten your game up and be the sharpest version of yourself, and you know what I'm saying, get your money right and get your mind right and get your shit right. You'll probably put that marathon shit on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I think like the whole creativity and competition is opposites. You know what I'm saying? And they work against each other creatively. When you had to draw from a blank canvas, you got to draw from your pool of experiences for it to have that thing in it. And you can compete and make something that's like technically good, but it's like a cloned human being. They might have two legs, but it's not the same as a baby that was born from a mama and daddy and it was some love made, and that's a different formula. So I think that to create is like a natural labor, and then to copy or to like compare or compete creatively, you confuse yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because you miss all the dope shit that only you can do. Yeah. It's shit only Nip can say certain lines. Yeah. It's a song that only I can write because it's only true. I want whatever message people take from what I'm doing, I want it to be able to benefit they best interests. You know what I mean? Like, so when you talk about business or unity, you know, I'm just doing what worked for me, and I'm not hiding the game. I'm speaking out loud about what worked for me. You can't have another collapse like what happened after the Death Row era. The whole industry collapsed out here. It took a long time to get it back together, so I feel like that had to do with niggas set tripping, bringing that shit into the music. You feel me? To where at concerts it was issues backstage, and it was, you know, ended up being murders and killings and shootouts, and I think that scared the whole game away. So, you know, streets is the streets. We know the politics, we know the reality of it, but when it comes to this, we're gonna protect this and make sure that everybody's like county jail norms and understanding. We're gonna do this shit with structure.
What would you say has been your biggest mistake?
My biggest mistake in music?
It could be life, music, anything that you feel like I could have handled that situation better, but I'm glad I went through it.
Not trusting my instincts sometimes, you know, I would, and not to sound sexist, but even just as a man, we so logical and we so driven by logic and so driven by facts that sometimes we can't move without facts. But if you got trust in your gut and you got trust in your instinct, and you learn that as you grow older and you mature, that you sometimes you don't need facts. You could just go off your gut and how you feel about things.
Damn.
You know what I mean? So just being confident in, I don't need confirmation. If I feel it, I trust how I feel. I know my intentions is pure. My instincts is like connection to a higher understanding. You don't need the facts all the time. Just go off how you feel. And so I think that I've learned to listen to my gut and my instincts more and be confident in making decisions. Man, I had this convo the other day. I think, like, yeah, definitely. I think that's the least value part of the game is the heart.
That's the muscle that got you here.
Yeah, but then again, everybody operate off logic. What's good for them?
Sure.
It's true.
And that create opportunists. And that create, you know, lack of code. And you see all type of weirdo shit going on, because everybody operating off logic. This a good move, this a good look.
It's a good look for me.
Yeah,
Man.
but it's codes and it's rules. And that's where the heart gonna stop you.
That's right.
From doing goofy shit and doing, you know what I mean, disloyal and just playing yourself for the opportunity.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
For an opportunity that can just fade away.
That, I mean, you're gonna consume the opportunity, and then it's gonna be done, and you're gonna have on your record that the way you got to the opportunity was fraud. And that's not gonna go nowhere.
Bars,
No way.
bars, bars,
man.
bars.
Yeah.
Just wanted to send some words of encouragement. Y'all stay focused. Y'all keep working hard. Believe in yourself. Prove everybody that doubts y'all wrong. Show up every day. Stay pure. Keep your heart pure. Stay motivated. Stay inspired. Show love to your people. My first day job was shining shoes for commission. I made $2.50 a shoe. And I used to pride myself on making $100 a day, so it's a lot of shoes. First CD I bought might have been Machiavelli by Tupac, right after he passed away.
When it comes to war, ain't shit fair, ain't shit fair, ain't shit fair. I was right there, that's how I go. When it comes to love, that's how I go. When it comes to war, ain't shit fair, ain't shit fair, ain't shit fair. I was right there, I lay my stack down on the table. We the only ones from other niggas wasn't able.
Just the whole probation shit, that's a whole nother argument, you know what I'm saying? How that worked, that's some tricky shit. That's some real bullshit for real. A lot of times you'd rather stay in jail. When you really think about it, you'd have done better by staying in jail instead of taking a probation. Because now they violating you every 2 years, every year, and it stretch you out to where you paying money, you checking in every month. That's stressful. Having a PO, come on, man, that's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Restricting your travel. It's bullshit. Police pull you over, you don't got rights. Nah, you know, so I feel for Meek, man, but I feel like, you know, everything happened for a reason. And Meek been through this, so he bounced back stronger last time he got out, you know what I'm saying? So everything will pan out, but I felt for this one. I'm like, man, that one hurt me. Looking at just like, come on, man. Let a nigga live, you know what I'm saying? But free Meek Millie, man.
Y'all heard of this dude named Maslow? He made a thing called the Pyramid of Human Needs, right? Mm-hmm. And so
I've seen that, but I didn't know who made it.
Okay, so at the base of human needs is our physiological needs: food, clothing, shelter. We don't want to be wet. We don't want to be hot. We don't want to be cold. That's at the base of comfort. You know, just being able to be fed. You know, the basic survival. And there's other needs that come above that. But if you can't address these, the basic,
everything's off.
All that other shit don't count. And it's come to resources. You know what I'm saying? It's where you get a different person once you get past this first level.
Top of the world now, looking down. It's how I feel. It's how I look. 1 in a million. 1 for the bucks. It's how I feel. It's how I look. I told you the story. 1 for the bucks. Top of the top, nigga. Bino, what up, God? Jay, cool. Working, nigga. 5:30. Who inspired? Tap in. Work.
So I just got my hands on a new Culture Vulture book by Dame Dash and Kenyatta Griggs. You know what I'm saying? Salute, gang. Much respect. Legend, OG in the game. Pioneer, you know what I mean? Genius, innovator. One of our Einsteins from hip-hop culture that built and laid the blueprint for what we trying to do right now. Just the terminology, culture vulture is an important word, so we can start pointing the finger and using our influence to call niggas out on their bullshit. We ain't y'all artists, we ain't y'all tap dancers, you know what I mean? Y'all in our culture, y'all visiting, y'all trying to colonize hip-hop and we ain't going for it. You know, so everybody, man, I suggest y'all go out and grab y'all a copy of this. Educate yourself on what the term mean, and tap into hip-hop motivation. You already know, man. It's powerful right here. I appreciate y'all. So that was done on an independent label. And if you really look at the game right now, you look at like the big three, like Universal, you got Warner Brothers, and you got Sony. Universal got the highest market share, right? And out of Universal top acts, you got Cash Money, it's an independent P&D deal. You got Taylor Swift, which is an independent P&D deal. And I'm not sure what the third one is, but that's the highest breadwinners for the companies, and they independent. And so, you know, that says something. I wouldn't say that's the end of the conversation, but you gotta look at that as being a fact that, you know, sometimes you gotta build your situation internally. It's like we still up, my nigga. know what I'm saying? Still going. We got new shit. It's like 4 something, nigga. Check me out. Tell me what y'all think. We cooking in 2 pots, so I'm gonna take y'all to the other room. Nigga Stone on deck. Angelo, what's up, nigga? Yeah. Y'all see who that is.
Last night we was up till 6, back and forth with the arguing, this just ain't common sense. Can't get back the time we spent, and I'm still in love with you, but it's time to go hard again. Time to hit, don't get talked to 10.
Okay.
You know what I mean? If anything, I say, you know, gamble on yourself, trust your gut, because it wasn't the most conventional idea as far as just the way we put it out, you know, us choosing to stay affiliated with just ourselves as far as like cosigns and all that. But it ended up working out. So I just say, trust your gut, man. When you got a good idea, believe in it and bet on yourself. And, you know, that's a violation. Don't blend in. Be, you know, stay in your lane. There's no traffic in your lane. You know what I'm saying? Be honest and stay in your lane.
Right.
Because it's like, you know, it discredit the sacrifices that it take. You know what I'm saying? And it discredit the struggle to just, you know, plop yourself in the ranks with niggas you ain't in the ranks with. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't saying nothing specific.
Do you feel like you're in a different space in this game and how you approach things, and sometimes that might get a lot of love or hate brought your way because of that?
I think a lot of the way we consider our moves is we think about the status quo and the standard. And I think that work against creativity sometimes and work against honesty. I said, my cultural influence even rivolution. I'm integrated vertically, y'all niggas blew it. They tell me hustle, dumb it down, you might confuse them. This ain't that weirdo rap you motherfuckers used to. And, you know, for all the business majors and everybody that's up on business, you know, very few companies or brands are integrated vertically. Ford was integrated vertically from production to consumption. They owned every part of the supply chain. And I look at myself as one of the artists. I would say Jay-Z might be the only one. He owns Tidal, and he owns his masters. And that's the space we exist in. So yeah, I be juggling. You know what I'm saying? I juggle a lot. I play a lot of positions. You know what I mean? So my mentality when I do start to be like, damn, this is a lot. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, you know, that's what it's supposed to feel like. If you are going toward what the vision look like, and that's like greatness. That's, you know, on multiple levels. That's the vision that I'm working toward. So I'm like, I just think about that. Like, this shit ain't supposed to feel, you know, comfortable. It's supposed to be uncomfortable. It's supposed to stretch you. It's supposed to be a burden to a degree. And you gotta, you know, wrap your mind around that and accept it and embrace it. And you catch some wisdom off of that. You know what I mean?
What happened with that skirmish the other night? Like,
man, Victory Lap out, man. Go grab Victory Lap, man. You know what I'm saying? It's out streaming everywhere.
And Grammy nominated.
That too.
Was it just people hating?
It was my girl's birthday. We celebrated my girl's birthday, man. Victory Lap out now.
No comment. I got you. I feel you. Hey, what? I got one more question, bro.
Yeah.
When shit like that happens and you're winning so big, right? What are your thoughts, man? Do you feel like people just trying to bring you back down to a different level, or what?
I feel like I'm focused on the album. I'm focused on music. I'm focused on just working, bro. You know what I'm saying? We ain't giving energy to pettiness, BS. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just working.
And people always want to test when you're winning big, you know?
What'd you say?
This nigga say you're a drinker. He going slow.
Hey, niggas know I'm a Mexican.
I can't tell.
Niggas know I'm Mexican with the
I can't tell.